Hello, my name is Linnea from Linnea Loves Music, and today we are finally talking about scales. After me building and building up all of these different videos that we've been working towards this point, we've been talking about videos on your music notes. What are your notes on the piano? We've been talking about how to read music, really important. We've been talking about different intervals, semitones, whole tones, we are all going to use all of those things in today's lesson. Now, I do want to say that if you haven't had a chance to take a look at those few lessons, I suggest you take a look at them because otherwise, some of what we might be talking about today, you might not be caught up on the terminology. So I suggest you take a look at those. I will include them in the description box below. Let's get to it. We're going to start off today with talking about our major scales. Now, the major scale is the most common scale that is used, and it has a very happy sound. I'm going to play one for you. This is your C major scale. And your C major scale has some very specific intervals, very specific pattern of semitones and whole tones that are really important to note. With all major scales, they have the exact same pattern of whole tones and semitones, which gives it a very specific sound. It kind of gives it a happier sound. So if I play the C major scale, or even if I play the G major scale, which does start on a different note, it'll still have a similar sound. And the reason why it has that similar sound is because it has the same distance of semitones and whole tones, a similar pattern. So we're going to go through that pattern right now. So between the C and the D, we have a whole tone. Between the D and the E, we have a whole tone. Between the E and the F, we have a semitone. Between the F and the G, we have a whole tone. Between the G and the A, we have a whole tone. A and B, whole tone. And then our B and C is a semitone. And you will have the same pattern throughout. So if I were to start on G for this first one, it needs to be a whole tone, and G to A is a whole tone. A to B is that whole tone. B to C, once again, is that semitone, so that one's good. C to D is already a whole tone, so that one's good. D to E, so we've got whole tone, semitone, whole tone, and the next one is a whole tone, which is good. Now here's when we come across an issue. Between the E and the F is actually normally a semitone. So what you need to do is you have to change the F to a whole tone. So in order to change it, if you remember back from our lesson that we had on accidentals, and if you don't remember, once again, it'll be located in the description box. The way that you change this F to make it into a whole tone is to turn it into a sharp. So now from an E to an F sharp is a whole tone. And the F sharp to a G is a semitone. If I were to play that G scale and let's say not play that F sharp, it would not sound like a major scale. Sound kind of funky, but if we have the F sharp in there, it sounds like a major scale because it is a major scale. Next, we're going to cover all of your minor scales. There are 3 different minor scales that we're going to cover here today. We're going to cover the minor scale, the natural minor scale, and then later we're going to go through the harmonic minor scale and the melodic minor scale. But let's start off with the natural minor scale first. So we're going to do the A minor natural scale. The pattern for the A minor natural scale is A to B, whole tone, B to C, semitone, C to D, whole tone, D to E, whole tone, E to F, semitone, F to G, whole tone, and G to A, whole tone. And that same pattern of whole tone, semitone, whole tone, semitone, whole tone is continued throughout, no matter which note you start on. So if you were going to do a E minor natural scale, it would have an F sharp in it. Your A minor scale has no accidentals, no sharps or flats. And they have a similar sound even though they start on different notes. So right here we have the natural minor scale, A minor natural minor scale, and it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Now the harmonic minor scale, for the harmonic minor scale, what you're going to do is you're going to raise the 7th note. So everything is exactly the same, except we're going to raise that 7th note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That G is now going to be sharp. So your A minor natural scale sounds like this. Your harmonic sounds like this. The melodic minor is a little bit different in that it is played different on the way up than it was played on the way down. When you go up, you're going to raise the 6th and 7th note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, raise that F to an F sharp, and your 7th note, your G, to a G sharp. However, when you come down, when you go down, that melodic minor scale turns into a natural minor, which means that on the way down, you're gonna lower these F sharp and G sharp again, so it's gonna be back to a regular F and G on the way down. So when you play it going down, from the top, it will be A, G natural, F, E, D, C, B, A. I will play you the A natural minor, then harmonic and melodic. So here is the natural minor, the harmonic minor, the melodic minor, Well, I hope that you enjoyed your lesson today on learning your major and minor scales. Now, I do have a really amazing offer for you, because one of the important things about learning scales is you want to go through them so that eventually you'll be able to learn how to improvise and to strengthen your fingers. So I do have a free ebook that is available if you sign up for our mailing list, where you can receive all of the fingerings. So that's which finger to put on which note and all of the notes. If you go to the link in the description box, and I will have that information so you can get a free ebook. So make sure to sign up for our mailing list to get more information about that. I really hope that you enjoyed today's lesson on learning your major and minor scales. Make sure you you comment on anything else you'd like to learn so we can make a video about it. You subscribe, and of course you hit that bell notification so you can receive more videos, more piano and voice lessons for your musical adventure. Bye.